Didn't you say that? Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Spy Family episode 17, Carry Out the Griffin Plan / Fullmetal Lady / Omelet Rice. Okay. Well, is this like 3 stories in one episode? The last episode was basically 2 stories in one episode. The first one was with Yor trying to learn how to cook, and then the second one was with Scruffy Head. What's his name again? Having met someone that he likes and wanting Lloyd's help in conquering her, and it didn't go out well for him. So yeah, that was basically what last episode was. So yeah, before I get into this episode, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. This episode was basically like last episode, like 3. I'm not gonna say the first one wasn't really that short. But basically I had 3 short little stories with Anya trying to get Operation Show, Damien, my dog, and being invited to his house plan, and then them having to that didn't go anywhere, and then they had to make some kind of animal in arts and crafts, and Damien wanted to make this, I think it was called Griffin, like their family crest, Griffin kind of thing, and Anya wanted to help him do them. Like, girl, he was so not good at arts and crafts. Like me myself, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. So it's like her trying to help him. I knew it was gonna end in disaster. Like, it was not gonna turn out at all the way Damien wants it to look. And when it turns out that they got first place, because the guy was crying because it reminded him of how even if things were bleak in their country or something or other, they can still rise up from the ashes. And I'm like, oh, what? You know, that's why they say art is subjective. Because I'm looking at it just like Damien. It's like, I'm not gonna say piece of garbage, but like, that doesn't look like anything to me. It looked like a mess. And this guy's looking at this mess and seeing something completely different that's making him cry, you know. So it's like art is subjective. And even when Anderson that's his name, right? Anderson? Eleganto. Teacher. When he saw that, he's like, really? First place? That's where he ended, and then he went to Fullmetal Lady story, and I'm like, okay, the Fullmetal Lady, did she implant this person that made this thing first place? I'm like, did she send this person to try to help Operation Strix along the way or something or other like that? But it turns out no, we just went straight into the next story, which is basically the narrator telling us that she's an attaché of some kind in the East. Excuse me. That she's always being followed by the secret police. So she created this routine that when they kept following her, and like every Wednesday she goes to this public pool, and because she does this like every Wednesday, the secret police was like, okay, she's at the pool, she's gonna take about an hour so we can have time to do something else, to go eat. And when she went there, she changed her appearance and then came back out and went to her meeting with Lloyd. And she walked right in front of them, and they didn't know it was her. So they said they call her Fullmetal Lady because she is always so impeccable in what she does. And like, yeah, one is a Fullmetal, I'm like Fullmetal Alchemist. But yeah, so she went to her meeting, and when she got there and she asked for an update on the operation, Lloyd's response about Anya being able to jump rope or something 6 times or something, I don't know. I'm like, the lady was like, what the heck is this guy talking about? And then the omelet rice thing, that was after the end credits, and it was just showing your cooking to Yuri when they were little, and him always puking and him always saying that was so good, and him complimenting his sister, slapping him so hard. It probably happened many times because after those scenes they showed grown up Yuri and his co-worker, I guess. He was all bandaged up, and then they're like, he has this iron body or something or other like that. Like the guy was basically trampled by was run over by a truck or something or other, I don't know, but he's still up and walking around and everything. So it's like all the treatment the slapping that he received from your when he was a kid, as he was growing up, it made him like his body strong, I guess. Okay. So that's what it was. Damien story with his father, that was, I'm not gonna say it's unique because we've seen it plenty of times. Like you have a father, this rich family where the father doesn't particularly care about the second son, probably cares more about the first one because the first one has always been impeccable in everything that they do. You know, they never disappoint the father. So the second son turns out to be like wanting to catch up to the first son, you know, trying to do as great so that the father can notice them and everything. That's where Damien is in this family, in the Desmond family. So he called home after the arts and craft stuff. He called home, and I'm pretty sure that was the butler or whatever that they have there, and he asked him if he told his father about the orientation, basically when Anya punched him. And the butler was like, yeah, I told him, and he was just worried about your health and everything. And that's the is like, nah, that's a lie, because he's never cared about me. I'm like, yeah. At least, I don't know. At least if the father did care about Damien, and Anya, I'm not gonna say Anya, but like Lloyd sort of like arrange things in such a way that Anya saves, or Lloyd saves his son from certain death or something or other like that, then the father will be like so grateful that he will want to meet Lloyd and they can proceed with playing operational tricks or whatever. But the guy does not care about his son. So how are you supposed to, I don't know. I felt bad for Damien. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/Fullmetal, and you can also see the full of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.